It's time for an update on my 1988 Jeep Comanche I nicknamed Project Blue Manche. Last time we talked about this truck was September. I've done a couple videos since then, but haven't done a real update or walk around. So I think I'm gonna start from the back and go to the front. What I did was cut off about 2 feet of the rear frame. Before I did that, you couldn't even walk around the shop back here. I have located where I want my rear axle to be, which is a 1974 F100 Ford 9-inch, which, by the way, is a matching axle for this one. That's the Dana 44 high pinion from the same truck. I finished installing these brackets yesterday and edited a video all night and put that up there. You can find that video right there. What else did I do? This axle is sitting 112.5 inches away from that axle. Haven't decided what I'm gonna do with my exhaust yet, my fuel tank yet, but we'll get there. Let me get this 4-link stuff done first. I have these spring mounts that go to the axle, and that is from Artec. I'm going to be using stock front spring from the Jeep Comanche. I already have the bottom tubes for the lower links. I bought all the rod ends and the upper links from Barnes. The 4-link axle truss bracket is on its way from Ironman 4x4 fab right now. I did a little bit of painting with my new favorite color, blue. Rust-Oleum Professional High Performance Enamel. Haven't done anything with the inside yet. I still have the razor seats mounted in there. Still working on a dash. Pulled some wiring through. I took this cross member and I moved it forward 2.5 inches because the threads on these links were unscrewed way too much. I was only getting about 1.5 inches of thread contact in the links themselves. So doing that allowed me to get the axle an additional inch forward, which is right where I wanted it in the first place. The engine from a 2002 Chevy Silverado, and this wire tuck conduit from Home Depot. I've got ACOS suspension adjusters, 3.5-inch Rubicon Express springs, 37 by 13.5 on 17 Maxxis razors, mounted on some 17-inch steel wheels and TMI weld-on beadlocks. And if you can tell, I even put the blue lug nuts on that I got from my sister for Christmas. At front, I started welding on the Barnes 4-wheel drive truss and getting that modified and put together. I've ordered parts to build a panhard bar, and I'm waiting for more parts from Barnes 4-wheel drive to complete that. Now for the fun part, what I did to this engine. So I re-loomed all this wiring harness to match how I want this engine configured. 2002 Camaro steering pump, a newer style truck water pump, stock alternator. This all, of course, has been mixed and matched and moved all around so that it would fit how I wanted it to. So that I could get the hood to close, I have found this LS6 intake, and you can see how I've cut a hole in the back of the firewall here so that it could pass through and go into my filter box that I made. I ended up having enough room for my manual throttle body. That intake comes through the firewall under the cowl into this Coleman cooler, which houses a 6-inch filter. From there, the air is coming from where the air conditioning used to source its airflow from.